Let's see if we can handle this. Chop them down. Ouch. Damn. All right. I think we can do better. We can do that better. right. Hey. Damn it. I was hoping that would do damage, but I guess not. Damn, son. Ow. That hurt. as long as we can keep him alive, I think we're good. I think next turn we'll be able to heal him instead of them. Maybe not. Okay. Kill them. So close. Beautiful. And we do this. Chop him down. Gotcha. Ooh. That was a rough one. Okay. All right, to the Hell Knight Outpost.
Can we rest, please? I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Okay. Just in case we have to end up fighting, let's pop up.
Missed me already.
Lissano Daniel, Aborane Sentes, Inimosi Travisi, Inimosi Travisi, Inimosi Travisi.
Together, Inimosi Travisi, Inimosi Travisi.
Okay.
I am here all week.
Here we go. Probably should have brought Regil, huh? The Hell Knight Outpost welcomes you with sharp and inhospitable silence. Tall figures in black, imposing armor tower over you. There are no threats or greetings. Nothing at all. Hello? Found the exporters. The entire chapter perished fighting monsters. We were going to organize search parties, so it seems like you saved us a considerable sum of money. I think it would be fair if we gave you part of the reward. I feel like that bugged. So yeah, I think we need Regil. Let's head outside and bring Regil.
Beautiful.
We'll lose Greybor. Ability focus bombs. Oh, this is the trickster thing. Yeah. Hold up. That's right. We have access to everything now. That's right. Okay. Okay. Probably last. Hard to kill.
in your company.
Li sono
All
Daniel.
right. Won't do a full buff. That should be enough for now.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Patricium Turinos.
Hard save it.
Let's see what we can do.
You all know why we're gathered here. Today, the Order of Emissaries will hear the results of my investigation into the actions of the individual known as the Commander of the Fifth Crusade, as well as decide the fate of said individual. Regil, explain yourself. Hey, it's obvious. The orders need to know whether or not you can be trusted. I will coordinate the tribunal. As someone who knows the facts better than the rest, I'll hear what you have to say. I will state the facts as they are known to me. You reserve the right to speak in your own defense. I will start with the main reason for today's assembly. The source of the commander's supernatural powers had been hidden from us until recently, but now it's clear the emergence of these abilities was caused by Aurilu Vorlesh, a criminal and enemy that unequivocally and unconditionally must be destroyed. Whether the commander is her associate or an involuntary tool is yet to be determined. I'm neither. Aurilu has no means of controlling me, and any scholar of magic can attest to that. Your openness, your appeal to expert opinion, and your rational approach do you credit, Commander. They'll be taken into account. Let us continue. Aside from the source of the power, there is also the matter of its application. I will be blunt. The current crusade is a circus, which exists solely for its leaders' amusement. You could not care less about closing the world. Whatever my power is, I only use it say nothing. Aside from the matter of the power Drast wields, you must scrutinize the commander's temperament. The main question of interest to us was whether we could rely on such an ally. What if he became a puppet in the hands of our enemies? To determine this, I took the liberty of staging a test that featured several treacherous demons. The result of this test was satisfactory, though it was far from what we expect from such a powerful ally. Judge me by my deeds, not by some artificial test. Deeds are not everything. Watching the reaction of an unprepared subject reveals much about their true nature. Enough. We have seen and heard enough. The verdict is clear. What we've heard is sufficient to conclude that the accusations against the commander are unsubstantiated. We have no reason to suspect our ally of treason or associating with Aurilu Vorlesh. From now on, the orders are prepared to provide all possible assistance to the Fifth Crusade. I disagree, and officially dispute this decision. Do you intend to maintain your cooperation with the individual known as the Commander of the Fifth Crusade, even after everything you have heard? Unbelievable. This stupid and perfidious decision puts you on the same page with the demonic lackey we have been discussing. Paralytic Derange is absolutely correct. Nobody has better knowledge or more in-depth experience in this matter than him. Derange, that's enough. We're not going to argue like cantankerous old men. This decision is final, and you know that you have no means to dispute it. This is correct, I do not. But I have a different way of correcting your stupid, childish mistake. I hereby challenge you to a duel, Commander. This is irresponsible of you, Derange, but lawful. I cannot interfere, even though I very much want to. The orders refuse to support you, and you are making a fool of yourself to soothe your wounded pride. Such behavior is not befitting of a paralictor. As you wish. Clear the room and make the necessary preparations.
Close ranks.
I got this. Damn you!
Jesus Christ. Give me a crit.
Getting my
Oh, I made the mistake of giving him true sight.
This is why I'm better. Are you still here?
But I win. Enough of this farce and this petty squabbling. The verdict has been passed and is not subject to appeal. The Hell Knight orders have no complaints against the 5th Crusade or its commander. Indeed, we are now confident we completely trust your commander. From this moment, not only will the Hell Knights continue fighting in the Whirlwind as allies of the Crusaders, we shall also put our elite squads under your command. The Whirlwind must be closed, and we will assist you to the best of our ability. We also apologize for the actions of Paralictor Reginald de Rienge. He has overstepped his bounds and made a number of other questionable decisions that make us doubt his competence. He is henceforth removed from command of his chapter and stripped of his Paralictor rank, pending further orders from Godclaw headquarters. Damn. Hope there will be no further misunderstandings between us. There won't be, Commander. The purpose of this council was to eliminate them. Regil, now no longer a Paralictor, does not move or make a sound, but instead casts a quick glance, let you know that he's like to speak in private. Okay, so he's not leaving my companionship.
I believe I owe you an explanation, Knight Commander.
I'm listening.
First, I'd like to paint you a picture of the situation I found myself in shortly before we met. I was one of the first to receive the information about an individual supposedly chosen by the gods who appeared in Canopris. This message was followed by the news that the Queen of Mendev had appointed this person as the commander of the new crusade. The orders reacted in every conceivable way. I imagine that you and anything even remotely related to you was being discussed in every corner of every Hell Knight citadel.
Mm-hmm.
I did not have to be present to imagine the words spoken and the suggestions offered, nor the chaos. The orders often cannot agree, even among themselves. Anticipating the upcoming arguments, I submitted a petition and volunteered to attach myself to the new commander in order to assess his leadership and discover the true nature of his powers.
Okay.
But a good
So this is all
strategist
just a
looks
ruse.
far into the future. The role I gave myself was just the beginning. I watched and prepared contingency plans for every potential turn of events, such as if you turned out to be a menace that must be destroyed, or if you turned out to be a valuable asset and our best hope of triumphing over the abyssal host, an ally who must be supported, no matter the cost. I have been a Hell Knight for most of my life. I know the orders like the back of my hand.
He does test you in the
Our
worst ways.
might, determination, and glory, as well as our weaknesses. Unfortunately, it was clear that not all of us would appreciate the tremendous potential of such an important piece showing up on the board. I could write dozens of reports, give you the most stellar of testimonies, And that still wouldn't be enough to convince the skeptics.
What is your honest opinion of me?
I believe you are our best chance of healing the world wound once and for all. There is more. I see you not as a tool or a game piece, but as an ally. And a commander with great leadership potential. Which is why it is so important to remove the division between you and the Orders.
And what would the consequence of the Hell Knight's disapproval be?
For you, the worst-case scenario would have involved a war on two fronts. Having said that, I do not think things would have gotten that far. You have proven yourself to be an ally to the entire world, not a threat to it. Still, even the loss of support from the Hell Knights, or the hostility of individual highly aggressive orders, could have cost your crusade dearly. I wanted to avoid that crisis. Only a military tribunal would be able to resolve the issues between the Crusade commander and the Hell Knights. As formal a hearing as possible, to assure the Orders they had considered the case and had the chance to pronounce a verdict. The occasion also called for a sacrifice. A symbolic victim would reinforce the impression of a successful trial and a unanimous decision. Nothing bolsters the reputation of the accused like the public humiliation of their accuser. I was the obvious choice for the role. So I organized this tribunal and did my best to ensure that the Paralictors arrived at the only correct decision, given the circumstances. Of course, this meant that my reputation would be destroyed, and I would be stripped of my rank. But that's inconsequential. Such losses are acceptable.
Wow.
I make no great fuss about the bleaching, but I do realize the full scope of its effects. The Fifth Crusade is quite possibly my last campaign. The pressures of time push people to extreme measures, and I am no exception. My aim was more than simply to prevent the Hell Knights from rallying against you. I wanted to strengthen your alliance, to give you a powerful army, a strong asset in the confrontation with the Abyssal host. My gambit was successful. I am satisfied.
I'm still willing to put up with you and my party, but I won't tolerate any more tricks, and I'm tired of you playing the role of overseer.
For my part, I am ready to continue assisting you in your endeavors, with all the effectiveness and commitment at my disposal. Now that we are entirely clear, let us return to the main objective. I still hope to see the matter of the world wound resolved once and for all.
Okay.
Here we go.
So it's done. And we get the full support of the Hell Knights now. Their elite forces. I'm hoping our existing units are upgraded to that.
I can handle it.
Cthulhu. Thank you for the follow.
Can't make the demons wait.
Welcome. Are you one of Cthulhu's children? Is that who named you? Wait. Okay. So yeah, we have another demon army and fort to take over there. Good evening. It is evening, isn't it? Right. This way.
Beautiful.
Yet another obstacle.
Let me send a message to someone. Just need to make sure we don't.
Did you see that?
It's 11:20 in Denmark. Well, it's just now dinner time here in the East Coast U.S. Or almost dinner time. Still a little early, but he's still hurt from our duel. Back him off. I'm still hurt from the duel. Shit. Delay. I don't think this fight's gonna get people within melee range.
Good guys always win.
Okay. Somebody back there that did mirror image. Jesus.
You've crossed the wrong line.
There he is.
Retreat is not an option.
The cold north. How cold is it there today?
I got this.
Hey, Orama.
Won't survive me.
Good night. Continue. All right, camp here.
You expend too much effort trying to rile the aristocracy. The expedient thing would be to renounce your title and exit this fight.
And miss out on the greatest diversion of my life? I think not.
Okay. Quick save. And we go to the Dragon Burial Ground. We do need to rebuff.
This war must end.
Listano Daniel. Moran Sentes. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Inimosi Travisi. Ona Adayana.
Death word.
An, U, Efna. 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 An, U, Efna.
Alright, looks like we don't have any words. Just have invasions. Hello. Ooh, that's rude. You can't keep the alarm bell silenced forever. Hevalanthus. When it rings, the fury of the metallic dragons will descend upon you. They'll protect the sacred child. I don't need to silence the bell, but I'm going to destroy it. But you won't be alive long enough to witness its destruction. Okay. Stop him. He's a priest of Dahak. He wants to take the child. I'm Hagugal, the protector of this cave. I beseech you, help me. Vanquish him. Protect the child. There you are, Commander. Right on time. We need to finish off this worm before more of them appear. What child? Who are you talking about? The greatest treasure of dragonkind. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. The divine offspring. He has been asleep in his egg for centuries, waiting to usher in a new era for dragonkind. Look at the bones scattered around you. These are the remains of those who fought for the right to keep the sacred child. And today, metallic dragons will lose this right. The chromatic dragons will be the new guardians of the divine offspring. Athamas, you're a dragon. Did you enjoy my little charade? I know how warmbloods feel about black dragons. I can imagine the kind of reception I would have had if I appeared to you in my true form. But I didn't lie to you about my work. I wish to change the future of our kind. Metallic dragons are hiding away something that rightfully belongs to all dragons, and I'm here to retrieve it. You've come to seize the child, make him a monster just like your master Dahak. Do you think you can disguise your true intentions with all this talk of fairness? Your soul is rotten to the core. I have some questions. I will answer. Don't listen to him. I will tell you the truth. Truth? You're nothing more than a pawn. You do what you're told and play your role dutifully. But you know nothing. Why is this child so important? The child is the subject of an ancient legend. At the dawn of creation, at the beginning of time, two streams, order and chaos, came together and took form. They became the first dragons and gave birth to the gods. Dahak, the eldest son, fierce and proud, refused to share his power. He destroyed as many of his brothers and sisters as he could. But one last egg was hidden on Galarian by his cowardly father, Apsu. No one knows what will hatch from it. A being of order, a being of chaos and destruction. But when it happens, the future of dragonkind will be changed forever. This child will herald the dawn of a new era. No one can say when he's destined to be born, and so we keep him safe, hidden in secret caves. Your lot will never have the child. We won't let you corrupt him. We must raise him with love, teach him how to be kind and good so that the world will prosper. This child is our future. You said anything about corruption? Do you think my master Dayhawk was corrupted? No. He was born proud, raging, and free. So why are you so certain the divine child will be any different upon his birth? The metallic dragons believed the egg was hidden by the cowardly Apsu. What if it wasn't Apsu? What if it was Master Dayhawk? Hid the egg instead. Perhaps he knew that one day a worthy ally would be born. An ally who would help him overthrow his father. Lathamus, you're a priest of Dayhawk? I serve the greatest of dragons, the rageful Dayhawk, son of Apsu, the one whose breath set hell aflame, the one who shall unseat his father and usher in a new age for Galarian, an age of glorious conflict. We're already in an age of conflict, we don't need more. Doesn't the thought of it fill your soul with longing? At long last we will unleash the pure rage, fury, and chaos in our hearts. We shall become free. Free. But at what cost? Galarian will be left in ruins. Why would you desire such freedom? No, mortal, don't let him. He wants to use the sacred child to destroy our world. What's the alternative? Order and restraint for all of eternity? What a dull existence. You metallics are so terrified of soiling your shiny scales. You fear corruption. You try so hard to always do the right thing. You spend months deliberating over the right course of action. Is this your idea of freedom? Ha! There's no freedom without chaos. Apsu made us slaves to order. But Dayhawk will set us free, and the sacred child will help him break our chains. What does that bell do? That bell will send a signal to the metallic dragons. Its sound would let them know that the child is in danger. Their presence would complicate matters significantly. Trust me, a fight with them would be a lot harder than beating up a half-dead guardian. You can't break it. The bell's enchantments protect against dragons like you. We'll help the keeper. I don't have the strength to fight. Please defeat him and take the egg. You have my blessing. You'll pay for this, Commander. Okay. Oh, this guy's a piece of off in the park.
Lacking. You are lacking.
Kneel before me.
Kneel before Zod. Polar. Nice. What is his dex anyway? He has 9 decks now. Even if we were missing, he would be dead very soon.
Damn you!
Missed me
All right.
already.
Let's do protection from acid. Here we go. Unholy knee pads. Giggity. To see if the egg is unharmed.
Let's see what we can do.
Excuse me? There we go. The murals all share a common motive, two intertwined rivers, one dark and the other light. These represent the freshwater and saltwater streams from which the dragon gods appeared. This image depicts a man and a woman holding hands above a cradle. The woman's face has been scratched off, and her features are impossible to distinguish. Piercing gaze. Oh my. This image depicts a man and a woman holding hands above a cradle. Oh yeah, we already read that. Okay. As soon as you touch the egg, it cracks. You watch as a small, strong wings break through the shell, and then tiny iridescent dragon emerges. He stretches as if he just woke up from a long sleep and looks at you questioningly with his big violet eyes. Ha! All this fuss over some pipsqueak? Dragon squeaks indignantly. He jumps up and the scales turn green. He is watching you closely. When you look into his eyes, a shiver runs down your spine. This is an ancient, powerful creature. A creature as old as time itself. Sacred child. Oh, my child. You little wonder. You finally decided to make your appearance. Scales. His gleaming scales are now silver. He spreads his wings happily, but does his best to stay close to you. I see. I've grown too old now, and I can't protect you as I once did. So you've chosen yourself a new guardian, if such is your will. I touched the shell and he hatched. Is that bad? Bad? No, not at all. The child responded to your touch. He decided that it was finally time to emerge from his shell. This is a momentous occasion. Everything is about to change. Perhaps I should feel more afraid. Perhaps I should feel anxiety about this child's future, and the future of all dragonkind. But surprisingly, my heart is at peace. You cannot delay the inevitable indefinitely. And in his wisdom, yeah, that name, has already given us plenty of time to prepare for this day. Wherever you go, everything changes. Eternity's end. Some die. Others are born. All becomes new and nothing stays the same. Who are you? It's a mystery. He already has a name? Yes, he does. A dragon's name grows with them as they age. The older the dragon, the longer the name. That name spent many centuries in his shell. He is an ancient being. He lived in this world during his long slumber. That's why his name is so long at birth. The entire history of my people flew by in the time it took for him to grow a couple of scales. Standing next to this creature, I can't help but feel like an insect in comparison. You're speaking to him as if you know him personally. I've protected this cavern for many years. During my time as guardian, they would appear to me in my dreams. I don't know how to explain it, but he would speak to me without saying a word. I've grown to care for him as if he were my own child. I know, it is disrespectful to speak of a divine being in such a manner, but guardians are always lonely. They are the only family I have. That he means that much to you, I'll leave him here with you. No, he's made his choice. He's chosen you as his guardian and teacher. The child cannot remain in his egg forever. He needs to grow and see the world. But I'll always remember him. How can he choose anybody? He's an infant. He's a divine infant, not a duckling looking for his mother. He possesses the power and wisdom of his parents. He sees things that we cannot perceive. I trust his choice. What am I supposed to do with him? Care for him. Raise him into a strong, magnificent dragon. A new deity of goodness and order. Who will make the world a better place. Now I can finally be at peace. My duty is done. You must look after the divine child. You will help him usher in the dawn of a new, glorious era. What if I raise him to be a creature of chaos? It's not in my power to stop you. Not even the great Apsu could prevent you from raising the child as you wish, or the metallic dragon's dream of a better world. It is in our nature to hope. I have faith in them. He represents the dawn of a new era. Nothing can blemish his pure soul. Farewell. Farewell, Commander, and farewell to you. That name. Grow big and strong and kind, just like your great father. The little dragon flaps his wings in farewell. Aw. Okay. So where's our dragon? Where's my dragon? Is he something I can equip? Yes, he is. Provides randomly additional 1d4 cold, fire, acid, or electricity damage on a successful hit with a weapon. Yes, please.
We'll win this, one way or the other. Here we go.
Dragon skill. Alright, let's level up. Level 18. Once per day, a rogue can, with his talent, designate a single enemy she is adjacent to as her prey. Till the end of her next turn, She can add her sneak attack damage to all attacks made against her prey, even if she's not flanking or it's not flat foot. Interesting. Dispel an attack. Alright, back to Paladin with her. Alright. Life giver. Yep. That's what we did. I don't already have mass heal. Yeah. Okay. There we go.
I can handle it.
All right, teleport back to Dresden and our army. All right. Hill Knights. Okay. The fort is being besieged. Is it this one? Has to be. Goodbye. Beautiful. Nice. Beautiful. All the land around this is strewn with shards of magic crystals. They were brought here in huge quantities so the demon-worshipping spellcasters could draw power from them and summon elementals to serve them. They had no time to finish the last ritual, so a portion of the magic crystals fell into the Crusaders' hands. Let's hard save it here. And we're going to call it a day there.